Hi, everybody. So in this video, I want to talk a little bit specifically about APA references. In particular, the APA reference that you will need for your first essay. So right now, what I have pulled up on the screen is just the assignment details for the first unit final writing assignment, which is the personal essay. And you can see that one of the requirements right here is that it needs to be an APA format, including all this, the font, spacing, margins, title page, information, as well as the references page. I've created a template for you that's linked in the announcement that you can use, and it will put everything you need in the document in terms of the title page, and it's set up with the correct spacing and with the right margins and with an acceptable font. There's also a place for the reference page, but the reference itself isn't included there because I'm going to walk you through the process of creating a reference. So the first article that we're using is reading number 1, which you guys know well now, The Fear We All Live With. So this article right here, The Fear We All Live With, is the article that you're going to be using as the basis of your personal reflection and your personal writing in that first paper. It's the only source that you need, but because you are using it, you'll need to make sure you include a reference for it. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the reference. So this is the article. Everything we need from the article is here. There's a couple different ways to create references. I'm going to show you a place where you can get a lot of APA resources. It's in the content section. And underneath all of our units, there's an entire submodule of APA resources. This is an article about why references are necessary. And there are some examples here about how to cite your sources within your writing, as well as creating the reference for the reference page. There's also tons of style guides available online from APA, from Purdue OWL, you may have seen before. And then there's also citation generators. And I'm actually going to use one of those today. I think that as long as you pick a good citation generator and you double check your work to make sure that your reference looks good. So we can even just click on this and see if there's a good guide to compare it against. As long as you do those things, there's not really anything wrong with using a citation generator to make your life easier. I will say I don't love the built-in one that comes with Word. It's not my favorite. So I actually prefer something called CiteFast. And you can actually see if you click here. So the article that we are doing is right here. It's from The Week. What is The Week? Is it a magazine or a newspaper? Let's find out. The Week. It's a magazine. Okay, excellent. Good to know. So we can follow this style guide here for what a magazine article should look like. It will come up, it'll pop up, it'll tell us the information we need and how to format it. So we're going to use this as our guide to check and make sure everything that we do in the citation generator is copacetic. So here we're going to click on this and I'm just going to, I Google it every single time. CiteFast APA 7. We are currently working in APA 7. Del Tech uses APA 7. All right, so it pops up here. And it tells us that this is the different options for types of sources. We just looked it up and ours is a magazine. The Week is a magazine. All right, so it's gonna ask us some information. First thing we need to do is check out the author. So we've got Jeva Lang is our author. So I'm just going back and forth between what it's asking me for in one tab, many tabs open, what it's asking me for in one tab and the article itself to get the information. So Jeva Lang. So it asks for first initial, J, we don't know her middle initial, so we're gonna skip it. Yeah, okay. It is not print, we're looking at it online, so we're gonna choose online electronic format. We're gonna check out when it was published, November 9th, 2018. So day, 9, month, November 2018. And then the article title, just gonna copy and paste it in because I'm lazy. And notice how it says right here, the article title should be in sentence case. It is, hooray. If I type that in, it might pop up Actually, it's not going to flag anything. But this is just a reminder. If you don't know what sentence case is, you can mouse over it. But this is in sentence case, so we're good to go. This, I'm not sure if this is the subtitle or not. Sometimes you'll get the subtitle. I feel like this is more like the tagline. So I'm just gonna leave the article with the fear we all live with. Yeah, I'm comfortable sticking with that. Sometimes when you do these citations, you have to make calls like that. Should I include this? Is this part of the subtitle? Is this really a magazine or a newspaper? You have to do things like I did in Google to figure out what you're dealing with. And you have to kind of make calls like, do I include this? Do I not? The next thing it's asking for is the magazine title. We know that's the week. I don't know that we know the volume. I don't think we have a volume or issue number. It's an online magazine, so we're going to skip that. If you don't know, skip it. And if you have questions about it, click on it. It'll tell you more information. Don't know the page numbers, and then it's asking for the URL. What does that mean? Okay, give the URL of the magazine homepage when the online version of the article is available by search to avoid non-working URLs. Excellent. So we can just give theweek.com. If you put in the full URL for the article, it wouldn't make me sad either. Okay, and save citation. And there it is in all of its beauty. So we're going to double check it. We have this lovely citation. And now we're going to go look at this. Yep. Yep. Looks a lot like this one, in fact. Cool. If you, yep. Looks like it matches. Looks like we're good to go. So this you can choose copy and paste. This is the reference for our reference page. So I'll leave it up for a second. Everybody can check it out, look at it. There it is. That's how you format it pretty quickly. And this is what yours should look exactly like this. So even if you do it yourself and just use guides or use a different citation generator, this is what I'm going to be looking for in everyone's paper under references.